Hello everyone, so here I am today with another video, and it's gonna be I think my last video in Spanish was a tag video as well. So yeah, having fun doing these tags, and I think it's cool so you can get to know me. And the name of this, like the title says, it's the tag is 50 things about me. So I'm gonna try to say like short sentences, because I don't want to make this video like eternal. So number one, I was born in Argentina and moved to the US for good about 4 years ago. It was 4 years in July. Number two, I turned 31 in June. Ouch. Like, let's not talk about that. Number three, I miss my family in Argentina and I wish they were closer to me. Number four, I studied hospitality back home in Argentina, right? Number five, I'm currently studying to be a vet assistant. Number six, I wanted to move, back in 2004, I went to Europe and I wanted to stay there, but I couldn't because I didn't have a European passport, and so nobody would give me a job, so I had to go back home. So otherwise, I might be still living in Europe right now. I loved it. Number seven, I love Jamaica. And I would love to own a house there someday. Yeah, if I win the lottery, maybe. I loved it. Number eight, I'm a volunteer at a local shelter. And I love being able to help. Number nine, I got 2 dogs, Hawkins and Huggins. And one foster dog, which is Trinity, that you saw her in the last couple of videos. Number 10, well, Trinity is my foster doggy and I love her as well. Kind of like the same thing, part of the same topic. 11, I have one nephew, his name is Santiago, and I have one niece, her name is Paula, and they're back in Argentina. I miss them so much, guys. Number 12, I love eating paleo. Well, you can tell probably from my videos and like my blog posts and all that. I enjoy it. I love it. But once a week I like to treat myself like to something that is not paleo, like, you know, cheese, bread, pasta, wine, like alcohol in general. Number 13, my heart has been broken plenty of times. I could write a book, I mean, if I wanted to, but let's not talk about that now. Number 14, I used to be very shy in primary school and high school. Very, very shy. So it wasn't until I started college that I started being more like outgoing and, you know, came out of my shell, let's say. Number 15, I don't feel weird talking to the camera. I have to say, I hear people saying that, especially at first when they start doing YouTube videos, they feel weird talking to the camera. I don't, because I know, you know, I'm gonna upload this video later and I'm gonna be talking to you that you're watching me now. So I don't feel weird. I don't know. I like it. I feel very comfortable. Number 16, I've always loved singing. Oh gosh, this is like a dark secret. I always loved singing, and when I was about 17, I think, 16, 17 probably, I went to like a reality show that was some kind of the American Idol from here from the US, but it was back in Argentina, and the name was Pop Stars, and I went there. I auditioned there with a friend of mine. We went together and it was so much fun. I mean, I have to say, it was so much fun. But then the whole school found out, and of course I didn't make it, otherwise I probably wouldn't be here making YouTube videos. But the band that they created didn't last too long. It was like a girls band, kind of like the Spice Girls. But don't get me wrong, I used to love the Spice Girls. I was a big Spice Girls fan, but these girls didn't do, they were huge like for a year, and that was it. So maybe I didn't miss too much. Number 17, I lived in Orlando for a year, and when I was living there I didn't like it that much. Now I miss it. Now I wish I was there. That's how it is. Number 18, I hate winter and snow with a passion. I hate it. I hate it. Like, to me winter means being depressed for like 3-4 months. I mean, I don't want to go outside. It's really bad. 19, I would love to visit California and Vegas, Nevada. I would love to. That's something I have pending on my list of things to do. California and Vegas are somewhere that I'm scared to go, and I want to stay and never come back, because I don't know, I think I'm gonna like it. Number 20, I can't wait till next year. Hopefully I'll be moving to Florida. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I miss the nice weather. I miss the beach. I miss having lots of malls to go to, the outlets and places. I mean, Florida is amazing. It's great to shop, and if you don't like cold like me, it's a good place to live. So I can't wait for that. 21. This is funny. When I first moved here to Connecticut, I felt like people would never smile. Really, that was my first impression. Then I realized that I wasn't smiling either, and I moved here with that like a pre-concept about people from here, you know, thinking like they were cold, they were not friendly and all that. And then I realized that maybe people weren't smiling at me because I wasn't smiling at all. Like, I look sad. I don't know, sad. So one day I started smiling, and guess what? People started smiling at me. So that was great. That was great. So actually, maybe it was me. Maybe because I wasn't smiling, they weren't smiling at me. They were like, what's wrong with this girl? You know what I mean? So 22. After living in Florida, I'm very picky when it comes to the water and like the beach. If I go to a beach, the sun, like everything, I'm very, very picky. I got spoiled, you know. I had nice white sun and you know, clear water and warm, and it's not the case right here. So I'm very picky here, and like many places that I've been to, like you know, I don't get in the water everywhere. I'm pretty picky. That's the truth. I was born with bad knees. Yeah, I have bad knees since I was born for some reason. So I cannot go skiing. I cannot do any winter sport, any winter activity. That's not for me. That's part of why I hate winter so much, because we get a lot of snow here in Connecticut, and I have to be extra careful when I go outside and it gets icy. The snow is fine, like if I have snow boots on, I'm okay, but you know, it's very icy out, and if I slip on the ice, like I'm gonna end up in the hospital. It's not just that I'm gonna fall down on my butt and hurt myself, my booty. It's really bad. It would be really bad for me. So yeah, well, I have one more winter to go. Wish me luck, guys. 24, I feel more confident when wearing makeup. And now I don't mind not wearing makeup off camera. Like I don't actually wear much makeup off camera. I mean, unless I'm going out in the weekend, I don't wear makeup like every day or anything. Let's see. I used to be super lazy at school until my last 2 years in high school. I used to be super lazy, and then I ended up having like the best second grades in the class. So yeah, sometimes people change for good, guys. It happens. It's not impossible. 26, I love piercings, and I used to have many of them. Yeah. 27, I think tattoos are cool, and someday I would like to get one. Definitely. I don't know what I would get. I'm not sure yet. Sometimes I get an idea of what I want, but I want to think about it very well, because you know, I love tattoos. 28, I love candles, and the Bath and Body Works are my favorites. I love candles. I love candles. Probably for fall, I'm gonna make that tag. I love fall. Let's see. Well, of course, I love makeup and anything beauty related. I think you can tell, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. Number 30, if I was rich, I would own a shelter for dogs and cats. Definitely, I think that's what I would do. If I had to have a charity, that's what I would do. Have a shelter and help doggies and kitties. And yeah, I would love that. I speak Spanish, of course. Spanish is my first language. English, I speak English too, and basic Portuguese. Number 32. My last final when I graduated from college back in Argentina, it was Portuguese. In fact, yeah, that was my last final. Okay, this is embarrassing. 33. I didn't get my driver license until a couple years ago. Yeah, I know, shameful for US standards, because you guys get your license at 16, like 17 at the most. In my case, it took me a lot longer. Lot longer. The reason why, probably, I think it was because I lived in big cities. Back home in Argentina, I live in a big city with good public transportation, so I didn't really need a car. I mean, I could go anywhere, and you know, my city is kind of like New York. Like, if you go to work downtown, you know, with your car, you have to pay parking. It's expensive. So I don't know, I never really needed a car back there. And finally, a couple years ago, I got my driver license because I couldn't take it anymore. I mean, here in the US, unless you live in New York City, you need a car. So, yeah. 34, I failed my road test on the first try. Yes, I know. I failed the first time. I wasn't ready. I didn't practice enough and I failed. I cried like a baby, but on the second try, I got it. Number 35, I love traveling. I love it. Number 36, my dream is to have my pet sitting and boarding business on the side when I graduate, and then if it picks up, I would like to do that full time. If I ever could do that, I think that would be my dream. 37, some of my favorite cities in the world are New York, London, Edinburgh in Scotland. By the way, on my dad's side, I have Scottish roots. And I had the chance to visit Scotland back in 2004, and I went to the two tiny towns one where my grandfather was born, and then the other town where he lived, when he used to live. So it was very, very special. I love Scotland. If anybody from Scotland is watching me, a big kiss for you guys. I love that country. Number 38, I love dancing, and I'm taking dancing lessons once a week. I wish I could take more. I mean, I wish they had, you know, the class more times in the week, but it's only just one day, and it's Sundays. I could do it more, I will, because it's my therapy. I love it. I love dancing. I can't explain how I feel, but I just love it. I get full of energy, and I feel positive and in a good mood. On Sunday, it's not the best day. It's not the easiest thing to get up early on a Sunday morning, but I love it. I just love the class so much that I go. So instead of going Saturdays like I used to, I go Sundays. So Saturday is my day off from the gym. I love it. I can't wait. Number 39, and I hope there's no any country music lovers watching me right now. Country music is not my favorite music. It's not that I hate it, but it's not my favorite. Number 40, I love lip products, and especially matte reds and corals and pinks. Those are my favorite colors. Number 41, I would love to visit Greece someday. That's another place that I would love to visit. 42, number 42, I'm only 5'1". Yes, I'm tiny. For many years, especially when I was in high school, I used to have a complex. I wanted to be taller. Now I'm kind of like, I'm over it, you know, like it is what it is. I can always wear high heels and I'll be fine. 43, I love purses, and I can never get too many. That's true. I mean, I love shoes as well, you know, like every woman, I think, but purses are my weakness. I mean, 44, I keep buying nail polish, even though there are some that I haven't used yet, I haven't opened yet. I still keep buying more, and I think I'm not the only one. I don't think I'm the only one. I know many girls are like me, so it's fine, whatever. Number 45, I'm addicted to peanut butter. Yes, I'm addicted. I know it's not paleo, but who cares? I still eat it. I mean, I'm still getting great results, so I'm gonna keep eating peanut butter. Number 46, I would love to be a mother someday. Yes. 47, I started taking English lessons when I was about 9 years old, so that's a long time. I took lessons for many years. First my sister started teaching me, and then I started going to a private teacher that my sister used to go to, and she was amazing, fantastic. Most of what I learned I owe it to her, because she was who really pushed me to just really like start falling in love with this language. So yeah. 48, and number 48, I love Law and Order is SUV. SVU, I'm sorry. SVU, I always get confused. I love the show. Not this year, but like last year, they used to play it all the time on USA Today. USA Today, that's a newspaper. Sorry guys. USA Network, you know, the channel. They used to play it all the time, and I could watch like 3-4 episodes in a row, and they're like an hour each, so yeah, I love it. Number 49, and when I got to this point, I didn't really know what else to put, because you know, when you have to say 50 things about you, there's a point when you don't know what to say, right? So 49, Dexter was one of my favorite shows of all time. I love that show. And I'm in love with Michael C. Hall. Michael C. Hall is Dexter, you know, the guy that plays Dexter. Oh god, guys. Like, I have a crush on him, big crush. Like, I used to have dreaming like I was on the show with him, like I was his girlfriend and stuff like that. This really, I feel so stupid telling you this, but that's how it is. I mean, oh my gosh. And 50, and last one, sometimes I wish I was a cop so I could hit or shoot, sorry, the bad guys. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I imagine myself like a cop. I mean, I know I wouldn't be intimidating enough because I'm so short, you know, and small, but yeah, that's, I don't know, I guess a confession. Sometimes I'm like, I would like to be a cop, and especially when I started watching Law and Order. I don't know, you know, just things like, I have a good imagination, I guess. So I hope you liked this video. It was so much fun to make. And so if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And if there's any video that you would like me to do, please leave me a comment down below, and I'm gonna try to make it for you. Okay, so have a great weekend, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.